Hi, my name is Dr. Courtney Ray from Array Psychological Assessments at apamind.com. I'm doing my very best out here to try to make sure that the people that I know and love understand that there are resources and people that they can turn to in the midst of an emotional crisis. While I am filming this right now, we are in the midst of a global pandemic. But the information that I am going to be sharing is particularly useful for crisis situations and transitions that people might be feeling right now, but they are applicable for any type of issues that somebody might be going through where they feel that they need a little bit of help. A little while ago, I made a video about reframing your perspective if you were feeling feelings of loss or disappointment or any other kind of emotional distress because of what's been going on. And that is a great video that can show you some cognitive shifting techniques for individuals who might have low levels of distress. But if you feel like you might be overwhelmed, and all of us feel like that sometimes, there are other resources that you can turn to get help from people who are specifically trained to help you. I want to just share some resources right now that are available. Some of them are specifically set up for the crisis that's going on right now as I'm taping. So there is a COVID-19 hotline that I'll be talking about. But most of these resources that I'm going to be sharing are actually available all the time. So I want to share some that are unique to the New York, New Jersey area, which is where I'm located right now. And I'm also going to be sharing some nationwide resources as well, so that no matter where in the country you are listening to this, you know that there are places that you can get some help. I'm just going to start off with some New York resources. So if you are in Brooklyn, as of April 2020, there is an online support group that happens on Fridays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. that's run by Brooklyn Counseling Services, and it is free. And it's specifically been set up to help people who are going through COVID-19 anxiety and stress. And that is a resource that I'm going to link into the description down below. If you go to bcsnygroup.com, that is the website where you can get information about being a part of that counseling support group by Brooklyn Counseling Services. There's also a specific helpline that has been set up in New York for COVID-19 that's for New York State, and it's the COVID-19 Emotional Support Helpline, and that number is 1-844-863-9314. That's also going to be down in the description as well. That's specifically a COVID-19 emotional support helpline that has been set up by mental health volunteers who are trying to help people get through this crisis. But there are also other helplines and resources that are available that you can look towards that aren't specifically for this crisis, but they can help you through this crisis, but you can also turn to them for other issues as well. Another one that's also in New York, and specifically New York City, if you text WELL, W-E-L-L, to the number 65173, you can talk to someone through text from NYC Well. And again, I'm going to put this in the description, or you can also call 1-888-NYC Well. So that's 1-888-NYC-WELL, and you can talk to someone at the NYC Well hotline. You can also go to their website, which is nycwell.cityofnewyork.us. So that's another resource for you who are in the New York City area. If you are in the New Jersey area, you can go to New Jersey MentalHealthCares Disaster Helpline, and their helpline is 866-202-4357 or 202-HELP, HELP. And they also have a TTY line that's available. That's 877-294-4356. And that's the TTY line for those who are deaf or hard of hearing. You can also go to www.njmentalhealthcares.org. Again, I'm going to put this in the description down below. And you might be saying, oh, if you're linking to it down below, why are you saying it out loud? I know that there are individuals who might have visual impairments, and I want to be able to give this information audibly as well as visually for everyone's benefit. The resources that I just talked about are all New York and New Jersey, but now I want to give you some information that is possibly helpful for those of you who live in other parts of the country. If you're in a crisis, you can text HOME, HOME, to 741-741. And you can connect to a crisis counselor there. This is actually a text line that is available both in the United States and in Canada. They actually also have divisions in the United Kingdom and in Ireland. So you can text HOME to 85258 if you're in the United Kingdom. Or if you're in Ireland, you can text 086-1800-280. So text HOME to 086-1800-280 if you're in Ireland. You can also go to the crisistextline.org, which is also a division of this same organization. A couple of more resources for people who are around the nation. If for some reason you're feeling exceptionally overwhelmed and you feel like you're depressed to the point where you're having thoughts of suicide, there's the SAMHSA National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is always available. It's an excellent resource. It's staffed by great people, and you can contact them at 1-800-273-TALK, and TALK is 8255. So 1-800-273-8255 for the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And you can also go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org, which is another resource for those who might be feeling overwhelming depressive feelings. The last resource that I want to share is actually for anyone who is anywhere in the country, in the United States. If you go to www.suicidehotlines.com, you'll be able to get listings by state for all 50 states and the District of Columbia for different places that provide mental health help in your state. Even though it says suicidehotlines.com, it's not just for people who have suicidal thoughts. There are also resources underneath that website that can give you connections to people who are available for all sorts of interventions for mental health help. So don't let the idea that, oh, this is just for people who are contemplating suicide stop you from reaching out for help. This gives you a directory of all the different mental health resources that are available in all 50 states, not just for those who are facing suicidal thoughts, but also for people who are facing other things. So that is www.suicidehotlines.com. And again, that will be linked below. There are people all around the world who feel exactly how you're feeling. However you feel right now, trust me, you are not alone. If that's sad, if that's anxious, if that's depressed, if that's a mix of emotions, if you're lonely, if you're isolated, trust me, there are people who are feeling the same way, and there are people who are willing to help you and who want to help you to get through whatever it is that you're going through. I hope this video was helpful for somebody. Even if you yourself don't avail yourself of any of the resources, please pass it along to someone who might be in need. Thanks so much. Take care, stay safe, click like and subscribe so you can get more videos.